Hi, I'm Lucas from Green Guarded Future, and before I dive into today's video, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that I'm filming on and that I live on, the Worimi and the Wabikal people. I'd like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and to this beautiful country itself. I'd also like to acknowledge that the land that I am on has been stolen, and I think that's something that we should always be thinking of when we are walking around and living our lives, is knowing that it has been stolen. So, I hope you all have had an incredible start to your year, and I'm here today to sort of touch base about what the channel is going to be doing over the next sort of year and where it's going to be heading. So I'm going to be starting my plastic-free journey. So it's not going to be easy. All you have to do is look at your grocery shop and see how much plastic is being used. So I've had a good read of this book by Kate Nelson, I Quit Plastics So You Can Too. If you want to check it out yourself, I'll leave a link in the description to her website. Definitely check it out. Great recipes, really easy to read. And it has led me to what I have in front of me today. I'm going to be starting my plastic-free journey sort of in the bathroom. I'm going to try to make my bathroom space as plastic-free and if not completely plastic-free. So that'll be starting with sort of purchasing things such as bamboo toothbrush with sort of sustainable bristles, which is quite hard to find. I did find some on Biome, the website that I've sort of mentioned before. So sort of they have bristles that can biodegrade, so that's great, instead of sort of nylon bristles that are used throughout all toothbrushes and in a lot of bamboo toothbrushes. So usually you have to break the head off and compost just the body of the toothbrush, but now I can be composting the whole thing, which is awesome. Using sort of bamboo products as much as I can, because as you know, I really like bamboo. It grows super fast, so it sequesters carbon and can do it quickly, and we can use that, and it's stored in anything that is sort of made out of bamboo. So I've got a bamboo tray to hold sort of like a bar of soap that I sort of purchased that wasn't encased in any plastic. I actually went to Scoop to get that soap. They've got a complete array of them. There's also a recipe to make your own soap in this book, which I will be trying at some point. So I'm going to be starting my plastic-free journey this year, which I'm very excited about. A little bit nervous, sort of how people sort of take it when I sort of get more and more into it, because there's going to be having to sort of take my own containers to say get takeaway and things like that. So that's what I'll be progressing towards. And so I'm still going out. I'm not just sort of living under a rock because, oh my God, I can't go out at all. But I will be sort of doing my best to be as plastic free as possible. And there's going to be moments where I do sort of screw up and things. So I'll be sort of documenting this on my Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube channel. Where I began was sourcing jars. I was able to source a lot of jars from work, and I did grab some off Facebook Marketplace, which was awesome. So some free jars, went over to someone's house in the local area and sort of picked those up. And yeah, just cleaned the jars up a little bit, and now I have a little collection of jars, which I'm gonna show you. Here is my jar collection. All up, I have sourced 28 jars, which I'm very excited about. In these larger jars, I'll be storing rice, pasta, and sort of flours and things. Okay, so that was one of the first things I did, was source the jars that I'm gonna need to start my plastic-free journey. So now that I have those, I'm going to be telling you another thing that's going to be changing, and that's where I'm living. Me and my girlfriend Angie are heading up to her dad's farm to live there, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to be building things out of sort of pallet crates, sort of like compost bins and sort of big worm farms, and setting up and learning so many different skills on the farm, and I'll be taking you all along on that journey. Yeah, so I'm starting my plastic-free journey, moving up to the farm, and I'd also like to start doing some interviews with sort of people who are involved with the societal change and involved with sort of things like activism, and have been involved in, say, politics and sort of education, and sort of see what they think about sort of the sustainable journey ahead and sort of our current ecological crisis. I'm just going to quickly show you some of the recipes for my shampoo conditioner, and I'm going to make some toothpaste and mouthwash so you can potentially use it yourself. These are the recipes are from within this book that you can find yourself. They're written out very nicely. So here we've got some shampoo. So to make shampoo, I got some bicarbonate soda from Scoop. And used it in one of the jars that I had. It was actually one of their Scoop jars. I don't know if you can see that. bicarbonate soda. So for this recipe, you use 1 tablespoon of bicarbonate soda to 1 cup of water. I do about 3 cups. This is just a old vinegar bottle and an old conditioner bottle. Here you can use a nicer sort of shampoo bottle that you have at home. Just completely clean it. So it doesn't have to be exact. So I go 3 tablespoons of bicarbonate soda. So we have 3 tablespoons of bicarbonate soda in the bowl here. And now that we have that, we're going to get 3 cups of water. So just get a measuring cup, or you could just use a cup that you have at home. You don't need to be super precise. So let's get 3 cups of water. 1, 2, 3. Roughly give that a good stir. Hopefully I can do a decent pour, which I have. Make sure there's all that bicarbonate soda's in there. I'm entering my container, which I have very, very neatly labelled, as you can see, and pouring the bicarbonate soda and water into there. And so now that's ready. Give it a shake before you use it in the shower. Pour a bit on your head. Give it a scrub. Once you wash it off, you'll feel it strip any of the bad stuff that's in your hair. It's all natural. One of my sort of the lines that stuck with me the most that Kate has in this book of hers, I Quit Plastic So You Can Too, is the line that anything that you can consume and eat is what you should be placing on your body. And so that really has sort of resonated with me and is so practical and just makes so much sense. Anything you place onto your body, your skin absorbs. Knowing that this is things that you can consume yourself, you could drink this if you wanted to, is sort of reassuring to myself, and I know that my body's being nurtured and nourished. And we're on to making the conditioner. And the ratio is 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to 1 cup of water. And you can add in any essential oils that you may have around the house, or you can buy some. So I didn't buy any more apple cider vinegar. I have some organic apple cider vinegar that I got at Coles. One of my roommates actually had it in the cupboard, so I didn't get it. They got it, and they said it'd be fine for me to use. So thanks to them, I'm able to make my conditioner, and I'll just be filling up my own or this jar with organic apple cider vinegar after I finish it. So 1 tablespoon. I'm going to do 2 because my bottle only fits 2 tablespoons and 2 cups of water. So 2 roughly tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Here we're going to be placing 2 cups of water. So it's that same 1 cup to 1 tablespoon ratio. And all these recipes are in the I Quit Plastic So You Can Too book. Give that a good stir. And we're going to be placing that into our conditioner bottle here. It smells nice and fresh, and it's all natural. Like, you could just drink this again, as I said. All natural onto your body, because you've got to nourish your bodies. Give it a good shake, open the lid. Place that on my hair after using my shampoo, which is bicarbonate soda and water. And you can add your own essential oils to sort of make your hair have a long-lasting scent afterwards. And then after my hair's dry, I give it a good brush and it feels great. So my hair's felt great, and yeah, so it's been really nice knowing that my hair can feel great from all these natural products. And if for some reason your hair's too dry, Kate sort of suggested that you place a bit of coconut oil on it before bed to sort of rebuild some of those oils. And again, coconut oil is all natural, and so you're putting natural things onto your body and nourishing it. Let me just dry my bowl here. Yeah, so I'm very excited for this plastic-free journey. I don't know about you, but you may have already started your plastic-free journey, and so that's awesome. And you may not have, and you might see it as a pretty daring feat and a bit sort of nerve-wracking, but as I've shown you, there's a lot of things you can do, even small scale, whether it's buying your toothbrushes or buying bamboo products, and buying your fruit and veg in that's not encased in plastic at the grocery shops. They're just some little things you can do that make a difference, and you just think how much plastic you could save. So we're going to be making the toothpaste that is the recipe is in here. I actually need the recipe up. She's got recipes for different sort of granola bars and teas and sort of makeup products. She talks about women's menstrual cycles and sort of how you can go about that in a plastic-free manner. So we're just going to go to the toothpaste section, which is here. So toothpaste. So the ingredients are 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1/2 tablespoon of activated bentonite clay, which I was able to find at Scoop, and you can find coconut oil at Scoop. So here's my activated bentonite clay. You don't use metal when scooping this. You use wooden sort of spoons and things because it is activated. The metal will deactivate the bentonite clay. You want 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of bicarbonate soda, which we have here. And I've got some peppermint oil here, so you can sort of give it that peppermint flavor like we are used to with generic toothpaste and things. So this is gonna save you toothpaste packaging, which there is so much in the world. And so that's great if you can sort of reduce your impact there. And also if you're using bamboo toothbrushes with biodegradable bristles, that's even better. Like, how good does that feel? So, okay, got my peppermint oil, got my bentonite clay, and I've got my bicarbonate soda. I just need to grab my oil. Alrighty, I've got my organic coconut oil here. Once it's fully used, I can add more coconut oil into it at the Scoop, so I can find more organic coconut oil at Scoop as well. So the recipe indicates, I might do double, just so it lasts a few days. You can make it quite fresh. You can make it as regularly as you need it, as you can probably imagine. So 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm gonna double it. I'll double the recipe. Screw it. Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, organic coconut oil. And then we need 1/2 tablespoon of activated bentonite clay. So I'm just gonna give this a wash and a dry, the spoon. That is nice and dry. And I haven't made this before, so I'm really intrigued and interested about the results. Yep, so I have 1/2 tablespoon. I actually got a little scoop in here, so I'd say that's about a tablespoon. So I'm gonna do a full tablespoon. Full tablespoon because I'm doing like doubling the recipe. Lid on there to keep the moisture out of that. Place the ingredients to the side. 1/2 tablespoon of salt. I'll grab some salt. What I have at home is just some pink Himalayan salt. So I'll use that. I think you can use sea salt and stuff as well. Salt is a natural sort of antibacterial for your mouth. And so I'm going to use that. So what is it? 1/2 tablespoon. So I'll do a full tablespoon of salt. That's a lot of salt. That's right, you're putting this on your teeth and then you are spitting it out with water. So you're not actually just eating this. But it's all natural, as you can see, so you could swallow it if you need. That's about 1 tablespoon of table salt. Alrighty, 1/2 tablespoon of bicarbonate soda. So we'll do, I think this scoop that I have in here is about a tablespoon. So it says 1/2, so I'll be doing a full one of these. Alrighty. Okay, so give this a good stir with a wooden spoon until thoroughly mixed. So we're going to give that a good stir until thoroughly mixed, and we're going to add 1 to 2 drops of peppermint oil just for the flavour, because she says here, otherwise it tastes salty and slightly weird. Okay, so this has got some dropper, like a dropper. So I'm going to do, what's it say, 1 to 2 drops. So I might do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! That was about 4. Okay, we have 4 drops in here. Not 3. Not 2, 4. Because it came out quite quickly. I wasn't sure that it was going to come out that quickly. That's going to give us, the oil is going to give us just a flavour that you're probably used to with toothpaste. And we're going to give this a good mix. So I've got a wooden spoon here, making sure you use a wooden spoon because that activated bentonite clay. Because with your toothbrushing, what does the most cleaning is actually the brush. Not all the bubbles and things that you have. Do you know what I mean? Pretty good texture. So what I'm going to be doing with this, I'm going to place it in a jar, one of my smaller jars, so I can just dip my brush, my bristles into it. It's all mixing together pretty nicely. That clay, that activated clay is giving it a bit of body, and so is that bicarbonate soda. So this is a sort of alternative to having those sort of toothpaste tablets if you don't have the time to whip it up yourself. I've shown before, I think I got those from Sourced in Newcastle, which is another Whole Foods place. We actually have 2. Okay, let's place that in one of my jars. Alrighty, I have a small jar here, and I'm going to be trying my best to place. Oh, I don't know how this is going to go. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Smells very minty and hint of coconut oil. Here is your toothpaste. I'm excited to give that a shot. Now you know what the ingredients are, so you can give it a try as well. You can see I got my conditioner, got my shampoo, my conditioner, toothpaste, and I might as well make some mouthwash. So here's another sort of recipe for mouthwash. And to make this, use 1 drop of tea tree oil and 3 drops of peppermint oil. My dropping is really bad. I'll probably make double. All right, let's try to get 1 drop. Oh, that's 2. See, already failed. Uh-oh. I think that's gonna be fine. You're gonna be spitting this out, you're not gonna be swallowing it. And 3 drops of peppermint oil. So I did 2, so I'll go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did well there, pretty happy with that. This is the tea tree oil lid. Nice and tight. All right, so we have our essential oils in here. Now we're gonna be some water. It's probably enough. I did half. Oh, you could pretty strong still, so I'd probably fill that up because I've done double. Probably didn't need to do double. My first time with this, so I will go this. Minty, refreshing. Yeah, it really feels refreshed at the moment. You got that breathing like you do after your regular mouthwash, and you know exactly what's going into this. So tea tree oil and peppermint oil. I would go with just the single ratio. So 1 drop of tea tree, 3 drops of peppermint, because this is a lot of essential oil. This is gonna knock my socks off. My mouth socks off at least. Today I've just shown you some of the recipes that are in this great book, I Quit Plastic So You Can Too by Kate Nelson, using all these natural ingredients that you can find at the shops and at whole food places, the majority of them, other than trying to source my own essential oils. You can make your own, so maybe I'll be making my own at some stage. So find some jars if you want to start your journey and sort of do your own research, read some literature on the topic of going plastic free. Let me know if you've purchased anything that is plastic free in your home, whether it be in your kitchen, bathroom, or whatnot. Let me know on the Facebook community group and also in the comments below, and I'll be replying. So I've sourced some jars, starting my plastic-free journey this year, and I'll be documenting that the whole way through. So it's gonna entail me having to make my own bread, make my own like muesli bars and things like that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, leave a comment down below if you've started your own plastic-free journey or you've purchased some things. I look forward to hearing from you, and you can post any photos and videos on the Facebook group that I have for Green Carded Future if you check out the Facebook page. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I'll probably be on the farm and showcasing the farm to you. So I really look forward to showing that to you. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.